not going to get access to that until 3, right? Level 3, or is that something you get right away?
No. My background?
Oh, that's the back.
What?
Sorry, I'm retarded. Never mind. Okay.
I was like, what are you talking about?
All right. All right. Yeah, so you got that from your background. That's cool.
So I'll just say that maybe I even just wandered into the tavern on accident, or
that would be good.
On accident.
Yeah,
that would be interesting.
Yeah, I would say that would work. Because like I was saying with the trap, it could be here or there, kind of wherever Xander wants to go. Sometimes he chooses people when he wants to journey and things like that. Yeah, I would say have him start in the trap. 100%.
Okay.
Now, I sent you the name of the town from.
Okay.
Have yet to come. North Africa.
It's South Africa.
Well, I know I just said that, but gotta have some. Something like.
I think if there was any country that was gonna not have pizzazz, it would be fucking Africa. I'm gonna be honest.
But see, that's the thing. Here, yes. So, but Hearth, no. Hearth, Africa is.
Well,
Africa's fucking Wakanda. It's Wakanda. 100%.
Oh, let's go.
So it's their technology.
So I'm already OP. I gotta fucking.
No, you're not gonna have that. Not gonna have that. Not gonna have vibrating. It's not like that. It's just that in the Africa campaign, it's low magic. They've actually kind of outlawed.
Well, I'm playing the correct class for that.
Yeah, they kind of outlawed magic, like in their country, just because they know that things can be. But it wasn't outlawed. It was kind of like everybody agreed.
Frowned upon.
Yeah, everybody agreed. It was like magic is not. So they have.
Everybody was like, we don't like wizards.
No, fuck them.
Wizards bad.
Yeah. 100%. So.
Wizard killed my grandma.
Fuck them wizards. What's a slur for wizard?
Fuck you wizard.
Nerd.
I need a slur.
Nerd. Why don't you put your face in the book, bro? 4 eyes.
Get out of here, tome carrier.
Yeah,
thinking about that now.
That's awesome.
Fuck off, wizard.
Only I could get Alejandro to play.
She's gonna miss all the ideas for slurs for wizard.
Yeah, that's right.
Funny, because she's the one that plays wizard the most. In our Saturday campaign, before she stopped playing, she was playing a wizard, and the background was that her character and my character were had started traveling together before we got recruited for what we were doing.
Cool. Oh, I gotta pull up my
fucking nomadic lion man and some nerd getting along.
Ah, bitch.
Oh, that's what it's for. So your Leon's name was Dejani in the other campaign?
Mm-hmm.
She wrote that in the chat. She said, I said, he's playing a Leon Paladin. And she said, oh, that guy? And then Johnny. Like,
oh, Johnny? That guy.
Like, who's that guy? I have no idea what that is.
Here, hold on, I got you.
Is this gonna be like the dwarf thing? You just always play either Leonin or dwarves now?
Hey, Sarah.
Be nice, she'll fuck you
Sarah,
up.
I tried talking.
Listen,
I tried so hard. I tried so hard trying to talk him into playing a goblin dressed as a dwarf. Told me no. Like he had every opportunity to play a dwarf without playing a dwarf. I was like, I wanted you to wear everything dwarf. You can do your dwarf shit, but you just look like a goblin. Like, come on.
Oh, you're gonna play?
I mean, you're technically a dwarf. That's okay.
You're gonna play Storm?
Maybe I'll make fancy
Hey!
goblin.
This is a Johnny.
Oh, you named him a Johnny from
Yep.
Magic the Gathering. She thought you were
From
a duh.
Magic, yeah.
She put duh Johnny with a D. D
Oh well, then she's
D
stupid.
comma Jan Jni. Well, why don't you name him that in this campaign?
What the fuck is an Aarakocra?
D.
Bird
Aarakocra is a bird
person.
person.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Depending on
are
who's
you looking
actually
at?
going to play.
Are you looking
was
at
also
Aarakocras right now? Fancy?
Because they
I'm
have
looking
some
at all kinds of
interesting
different
hearth
species
lore.
right now.
Oh, they're deep, bro. Aarakocra are deep lore. Deep lore of Hearth. Super deep.
I was also considering making a ranger, but I don't know.
Canon, right?
It's an Aasimar.
I
Aasimar?
don't know about a Leonin ranger. That would actually
They're
be
half celestials.
Oh, I think that would be pretty decent
Did
with,
I get someone follow?
hold on. What was I looking at? Blood Hunter? Because Blood Hunters are dedicated to protecting the innocent.
Yeah.
Why does my freaking mouse disappear? Oh, there
Yeah,
I
they're
am.
basically half angels.
Healing Hands, Dark Vision, Celestial Resistance, and Celestial Legacy.
No, let's see.
Wisdom is up by 1, Charisma by 2. Well, you don't even know my
What's about?
size. My
Fuck.
size could be over medium. It could be like large. You don't know me. The
So
fuck is a deep gnome? It could be like large. You don't know me.
Deep Gnome is like just an Underdark gnome. They have a lot of different culture and stuff, but it
Look
is
like
still a
garbage.
gnome.
The fuck is a deep gnome? Oh, a different kind of genasi. That's cool.
I could always just play the character that I. Well, that's a dwarf, so I guess I can't play that.
Ah, it's a dwarf. Fuck. I'll come back to you. Hold on.
It wouldn't fit on that one.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Sorry, I just had some. Have some. I'm my rat right now. Awful.
Dude. Goliaths are fucking crazy. Hey, don't eat that string, dummy. Come here.
Elias.
Give me that. Big weird bitch. Seven to
So
8
is
feet
everyone
tall.
ready?
8 to 340.
Yeah, I think so. I think we were already kind of like working through it.
All right.
We're doing good, Sarah. We're doing all good. Like I said, I got some stuff I'm working on here, and then I put mine to.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll start with well, Sickl is with the group.
Yo.
And
What's up, bitch?
yeah. So yeah, as you're kind of like leading them to the Coelacanth, unless if you want to use your like portal gun.
No, I would say so. We start out in the trap.
Yeah.
Sitting around. I see a Leonin sitting at the bar, drinking something. What are you drinking, dude?
Huh?
What are you
Good
drinking at the
question.
bar? Are you drinking or are you not drinking?
Good question. Give me a second.
Does
I'm still looking at.
a Leonin paladin drink?
I would say as a Leonin, yeah.
I would say that your Leonin people have like awesome brews. Brought you to.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I would say you'd come up to the trap in your hand and say, and he's like, yes, fuck. Stuff. So as you're walking up, you'll see the goblins, purple, purple overalls. Sitting next to him at the bar, he's got. It looks identical, but it's metal. You'll see him. He's got like a wrench out. The wrench is glowing blue, and he's taking the wrench to it. He's got, and he finally tightens something up, and you'll see him. He'll take something, bar, like a hat, puts it on, sits there, watch him, and the lights that are on it start to glow really bright blue. And then you see that through the cable, you can see that bright blue light kind of emanate out, and it goes through the cable thing sitting next to him. That blue light kind of emanates, kind of as it goes down in, you see the light just through it, and kind of see next to the goblin, you see this thing kind of raised to life, and Sickl kind of take his hat off, down, and they both relax, like on the bar, identical, kind of sit, and as you're at the bar, he'll kind of look over to you. Got in the barrels, is that some sort of new brew that Xander wants to put up? Is that have any you can give me? Class?
Okay.
Where'd you go?
Can you hear everything?
Probably. Oh, he's rough. Well, then I'll kind of look and just go. Okay.
I was talking and I was muted the whole time.
Guess what? Take two.
I was like, what do you mean? I'm role playing right. And I was like, fuck.
He'll kind of look to you and go, got in the barrel, man.
I feel really dumb right now.
Come on, man.
I know.
You're laying in paladin, so just play like him.
What I was saying is I just kind of took a flask off my belt and unscrewed the top, and put it on the bar and poured some in the top for you to try. So from my homeland, we brew it with a different material than dwarves do.
Now I know why cousin would want that. I loves getting any type of different just to put into different ale. And so he'll take a look and he'll kind of examine it. He'll put his nose in it. His nose is real long. It'll do. What do you think? And then he'll hand the rest of the glass because he didn't hit the whole thing, and the rest of the glass to the robot sitting. The robot will speak. He'll go. Not bad. As you notice it as the robot speaks, sounds very similar to Sickle with the word. It has just this like metallic, just a little bit metallic type voice. So it sounds similar to him, but it's definitely just a little bit. And he'll go. Sickle will take the glass back and he'll look like a formidable warrior. Are you pretty proficient? And he'll take a look at you. What are you wearing on your belt?
So I guess Johnny, which is
The Johnny
name is because it was
yeah,
hilarious.
boy. Yeah, boy.
He has Warhammer shield on his back,
Okay.
and noticeably he has 2 water skins.
2 water skins.
2 water skins, sitting on the back of his pouch, and they're kind of tucked up under the shield just to protect him from the sun and from anything that'll be going on.
Okay.
And of course, he's wearing heavy armor. He's wearing chainmail right now.
So Sickle will take a look and it go. I could tell by your get up that you're a guy that likes to hit things with that hammer. Are you pretty formidable?
Sure. I'm still learning.
Still learning.
I
Okay.
would say that I'm good in a scrap.
Okay. So your family would have been warriors. That's
Yes, sir. We've been protectors of our tribes for generations.
And then he'll kind of get this look on his face, just like an. He'll go. Got a mission that I need to partake. I can't go along myself, which is why you're this handsome fella sitting next to me. Kind of do it. And when he does that, you can kind of get a glimpse of his face, and he looks like Sickle, but instead of his face being green, it's actually like a almost like an iridescent type blue to him. But he's got metallic implements around his face, and his entire body is metallic and like technology. Sickle will tell you. He'll say, "Some are very, very dangerous. I can no longer set foot there. The way things have turned out. However, got the next best thing right here that's going to go with. We're we're looking for people that will want to help. I was recently out. Someone reached out through the ether. Actually, I was working my portal. My portals have been doing something pretty strange too. Every time I would step through, I would hear little whispers. I couldn't really place coming from. And it wasn't until I got back on the sea that I heard the voice, and it's coming from my friends in the Infinity. I know you wouldn't know what the Infinity, but the Infinitum is anything and everything can happen. It's a place where I've met some people, very friends to me, have out to me and help. What's really strange though is messages out there were a little bit something that was different about it, but I got me baffled. I thought I knew everything about the Infinite. I thought I had it figured out. I travel through it to go anywhere. But recently, voices like something's. So I need um, valiant people and people that can smash some, explore something, figure out exactly what's going on with this realm. It's also a little secret side mission from me that I want to give you guys. Also a being that lived there. Well, that didn't really live there. I just need. And as he says that, Xander's gonna pipe in. You know where Kenneth? Don't say that. He's in that sword that kind of watch Xander kind of like red face just a little bit. Yeah, well, Kenetris is gone. I don't think he'll be back any. We lost.
Fancy, yeah.
So, and then he'll tell you, Sickl will tell you, say, hey, if you're willing, I'm not going to guarantee your safety. I mean, but you'll have your best shot because I'm this guy going in with you.
Say no more.
Yeah.
People are in need, and there's glory to be had.
Excellent. So then he'll kind of reach in his pack, and he'll kind of open his hand, and as he's opening his hand, this like cup just forms a perfect beer mug, and he hits it on the table, and he goes, "For some more good stuff, man."
So now instead of the flask on his hip, he reaches for one of the wander skins under the shield, and he goes to celebrate, the beginnings of a quest. This is the same liquor, but it's been aged for another decade.
All right, so then
pour.
So you can
He
pour.
doesn't pour a full cup, and he pours half a cup, and even pours half a cup in his.
Okay, so as you're pouring the cup, Sickl will touch a button cup. The button will kind of just make the cup go perfect size. So if it's just a shot that you pour, it's going to be.
It's more like you know how people pour like 2 fingers into a nice.
Oh,
glass?
so it's like a bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay, so 100% he would get a bourbon glass, and then he would take it up, and he'd kind of do one of these things with it, and he'd give me want to grab a drink. Are you drinking right now?
Yeah, I am drinking right now. Oh, never mind. My glass is empty.
All right, well, we're gonna have to take a break in a minute. So he's gonna kind of just sniff it out and go, okay, and he'll hit it, and he'll kind of pause, and then he'll point to Xander. He'll hand the glass to Xander, and Xander will just kind of, and he looks around, and he'll take the glass, and he'll walk into the back with the glass. Then he'll come back out with the glass. Oh, Sickl, look at you. This is gonna be good. I don't think we quite have everybody yet. I think, but I think we have enough to wander into the infinitum and go. So then, what he'll do is he'll say, when we're done here, we can head out back to my ship. Go from there. Whenever you're ready. Right now we're in the trap, so the trap is filled with just about everybody.
Gotcha. So
I'm gonna go get some food real quick. I'll be right back.
Cool. I'll keep it running. Yep. I'll keep the seat warm. Yeah.
You just say, yeah, I just have a few more barrels to bring inside for Xander. He really didn't want one.
Okay.
So, there's a special one that's the same as what's in the wine skin.
All right. So what he'll do is he'll say, hang on a second. Got more barrels coming in? Sit down. Sit down. Fine. I got this. And what he'll do is he'll kind of just snap his finger. And when he snaps his finger, you see this like 7-foot tall automaton robot like come out of the closet, and it'll zip right next to you. The robot will look at you. What do you need? Help do you need? Fire or something like that. And that Sickl will say, "Come on, you just heard him say they would." So the robot will go out and he'll pick up the barrel.
Well, I'll say that I will definitely let him carry the regular barrels, but
Okay.
you can see that one of them is noticeably aged, and I'll stop the robot and be like, not that one. That
Okay.
one I carry.
Okay, excellent. And the robot will comply. He'll kind of go, and the robot. It's kind of so serve guy at the prep is kind of like kind of a little bit stiffer. Okay, like the movements you see in two is fluid. It looks like it seems
I figured
organic,
it was
100% organic. But he's
All right,
still
I'm back.
still metal. No worries. We're just kind of delving deep into it. So with that, it would seem more organic. So robot of serve guy is kind of like clockwork automaton. Okay, so he comes up and
Right.
he can like bend here, and like when he moves, you can see like steam
The
come out.
joints.
And you can kind of
steampunk kind of.
yeah. He was literally the first robot Sickl. He studied Fight Guide to make the robot. This first thing, and he's so outdated right now that Sickl keeps begging Xander to take a new model, and he just won't. Like Xander loves having the old working. So serve guy will kind of put his arms down. He'll take the barrels, and it's really crazy. Like he's kind of jumpy when he's traveling, but when he gets to the barrels, he kind of slows down and kind of you can just a little bit more gentle, and as he down gently. Definitely after you stopped him, because I think that would have been the first one. So definitely after you stopped him, he's a thinking robot. So it kind of okay, that's not good. I need to be more careful. And then after that was done, he would finish off and he'd go behind the bar, and then he'd just like pick up a glass and on. Sickl would say, "Well, are you ready to head to the Coelacanth then? Is all business taken care of?"
And I would say that I'm still holding the older barrel like under my arm, kind of tucked away, waiting for. I wanted to hand it to Xander specifically and let him know that this is
okay.
Same, essentially what I told Sickle. The same liquor, but this one's aged, so you give this one a little more sparingly.
Okay, so then well, Xander will walk up. He's kind of like already finished his business where he was at, and oh, this is the one you were talking about. He'll gladly take it, and he'll pop the cork in it, and he takes something out of his got like apron on it. He'll take something out of his apron, kind of lick it, and go. He'll take his rag or whatever he's got, and he'll wipe it and put it back. He'll go. Right?
This is good stuff.
And he'll go back, and he'll take that barrel. He'll take it into the back. Doors will close, but you start to hear something loud. Almost like a machine start to move. Almost sounds like up the side of the wall. Yeah, so it's kind of like you can tell maybe it's top of.
Put it up a little higher.
Well, that's.
Other than that,
And so then Sickl will turn you. Oh, he only that stuff. ever want to get the good stuff from Xander? Has to get private stuff. Got some stuff there. I brought him home this one ale from the strange land. A bunch of dinosaurs. Bro, this ale put him on his ass for like 5 days. 5 days he was. So
sounds like a glorious drink.
He loves, buddy. He loves anything that could make his stuff. That may be a nice little side quest we could buy. Drinks.
Absolutely, I'm always down for.
Now,
with the way I want to play this guy, this is going to be out of character. With the way I think I want to play this guy, especially with this little interaction, I think I'm going to change the background to something else.
Okay. What are you going to change it to?
I was thinking folk hero or something.
Okay.
Something like that, because that would fit more with the nomadic feel, but also socializing with people and having knowledge of spirits and things like that.
Right. Okay. That would definitely be something. And this is what level 1 is supposed to be. Getting together and so my level 1 character is just going to be the rogue. He knows nothing right now. Like he's just blank slate. I mean, he has memories from Sickl, and he basically is Sickl, but doesn't have the skill. Because when Sickl had to upload his consciousness robot, he couldn't fit. Like had to get rid of some shit. So he's very similar, but he's also a little more naive, different as far as that goes. But looks pretty much identical. And Sickl, I'll tell you, he goes, "Yeah, you won't be with me, unfortunately. Not here, but I assure you, everything that I wanted to." Myself and I am here on Earth is able to be replicated and so he speaks for me and for Earth and he's everything. So he'll pretty much know everything about the Infinity. Well, there can't know him. He knows a lot of it. He'll be your to find your way through. It's a little jarring when it comes to landing in a world that's literally like amazing. The infinitum works. You have to. It's not like you're taking a chosen path. Okay, normal reality and hearth and things like that. You get a path in front of you. The infinitum is completely different. It's think of the path first, put it into your consciousness. That path appears, then you follow. Okay, catch what I'm saying. So thought has power inside the infinitum. This is another thing that I want you to find out too. I don't know if that's something that's I couldn't really get the full message from the dragons, but they seemed like something was going down and something needs. But the world there, and it's worlds upon worlds. There's literally anywhere you want to go. So I met this guy that was from a place called the Imperium, bro. Bro, you do not want to go there. Crazy. I met this other guy. He was from I can't remember. But anyway, there's hundreds of worlds, thousands, millions of worlds possibility, which made it a prime target for bad guys. So who knows? I have no idea what's going on. Something that I've been wanting to do, get back into the everything. Really screwed it up. Maybe we got to fix something over. But I think it should be good. Yeah. And so as we're finishing, you're finishing up with that. Xander will come over and kind of give you the handshake or whatever it is. What would your people do as respect? With the some sort of like handshake? Is it some sort of like hand signal? Wakanda forever, like.
I would say it would probably be just kind of like a forearm kind of touch because you can't really fist bump when you got big fucking claws.
So you're kind of like, so you would come up
like elbow to elbow, kind of wrist to wrist,
cool.
kind of thing.
Okay, you would stick your hand out, and I think that's
well, so they're retractable, so you can just put them away, but the tips of them will always be out, and it hurts to.
Oh, it hurt. So I got it. So you kind of just pop, maybe pop like that. So Xander will replicate that. He'll kind of see.
Well, so I will say Xander's dwarf, right? So he does have dealings with dwarves. So he would do
like the dwarf grading,
the traditional like fist to chest kind of thing.
Okay. All right, that's great. I kind of like. It's cool.
Hey, either or.
Let's do this. I like this a lot. So
Okay.
here's another deep thing. There is he's a dwarf, but he's also not the as rigid a dwarf. He tends to want to respect others. Wants to something that you would find
Well, I
respect.
mean,
He
it,
wants
and it
to
definitely
learn that.
seems like, yeah,
Wants
it
to do that.
seems like I've definitely delivered to him before, so he could probably do just the
Cool.
clasp on the arm and the rough shake, and then go on.
Excellent. All right, so now that you're delivering, we got to get into where are you getting your coming across this.
I feel like so normally.
Well, you know what? We solved that. We
I think
solved
it was
that. No, we solved that. Is that Xander has a tavern and
right.
your guy
Yeah,
walks
there you
into it at a certain time every. Okay, so then I would say, Sickle would ask you need to go back to town, say goodbye before you head off.
Nope. Nope. The owner already knows, and I think the only thing would be just a simple message, and I can just walk outside with a letter and
Okay.
hand it to the guy that was delivering with.
All right. So I want you to, as you're walking out, go back to your. I just want you to give a brief description.
Very so rural. I don't know if you've ever seen like a rural Roman town.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like street road,
Okay.
wood, but it's got palisades and things like that. So it would be very similar.
Okay.
So just enough wall to keep things out, but not necessarily for like siege purposes or anything like that.
Okay.
And
So your people
there's
would
probably a few people walking around.
So you're basing the land-in on the Theros. I love it.
Well, so the Theros, yeah,
Okay.
lots of.
So it'd be Greek and
lots of
definitely Greek and
things.
Roman. And okay, so as you open the door, the light shines in. Clop of actually, you don't hear a clip clop. You hear more of like a thunk thunk thunk. Kind of see a cart roll by, being pulled by something that anybody else in the bar would kind of like. You wouldn't understand it. You definitely be. So then you walk out, hand a letter to somebody. You come back through. Kind of see purple little lights go. It'll light up just a little bit, and then somebody else will walk through the time where. So then you walk back towards. He'll go. Well, if you're ready, I think we can head to this.
Understand. All right. Yeah, understood.
So he'll go, all right, two, follow me. He'll go, all right, boss. Kind of jumps down off of this. He doesn't quite have like a Alex sound when he walks. Still, it sounds almost, but it's very little bit. Kind of tell it's just. So he takes you to the outside. They head to the port. In the port, you can out to you. Got beautiful. Got painted on the back of it. It looks like a giant this ship. As you're walking out to the docks, but it doesn't look like anything. It's like type metal. It almost doesn't look metal. And as you jump into the couldn't really understand something else. As you get in this boat, the boat actually, as you're in it, it moves so smooth. The boat, and you don't know how it's being held. It just sitting on the boat, and he goes, "Wait till you see. Have you been on many ships before, Mister Name?
The Johnny.
Johnny, have you ever traveled on ships before?"
Twice, and neither of them were very fun.
Hi, baby. As you're traveling, you kind of travel into a fog. Fog's so thick you can't really. Ship is still moving. Speed ahead. So it might make you a little bit nervous because notice sitting there on his own, doing his thing, kind of. It's always got something, probably team. And you'll notice that the robot behind Sickle gave him something. So you travel through this fog, and then the fog clears all of a sudden, and then you see a giant, like fish-like thing sitting out of the water, and this thing is massive, absolutely, and got like its head is sticking out of the water, but its mouth is wide open and in water. Okay, kind of see these giant, almost like fish eyes, but they're glowing blue, like on the backs of the ship, glowing lights, and he'll go, "I bet you've never like this. Welcome to. This is where we're gonna start our journey into the ship. Will move into the maw, and it'll stop right where the mouth is in the water, and you'll see the water kind of dissipate, and you'll see the deck form below, and boat hits the deck, forms itself in. So it's almost as if it's like almost as pops back. He'll go. First place we got to stop. We got to go speak to the captain. After that, over to my shop. Start getting prepared. Heading in. My shop is also the. Much wherever we're gonna go. I think I've got it set to where we go in. There's no real center.
Right. Yeah.
Possible, but if there was a center to it, it's probably reside. There might be something else there. Like I said, I have no idea. Walking in different. So we'll go up. We'll go up to the massive, kind of see different race, dragonborn, a couple of kobold characters. Helm in front, and you're kind of in a dome basically. Kind of have the one of the big eyes is on the left hand side, and you've got this um uh, at at the ship's console, the wheel, you'll see a human, gold top to bottom, decked out, and you can Sickle kind of tell you, say, hey, I just got to check in real. And he'll walk up to the captain, and you'll see Sickle say, I'm heading. Sickle would come back and he'd say, okay, Captain, head over to my. And he'll take you through the bowels of this. Like, it seems really strange to you. The walls are not. As you footfalls, it sounds like. walking, but different. Sickl will take you into a shop, and he'll pile half made pension, like half a robot on one. There's a couple other things here and there, and he goes, "Sorry about the mess, man. My life, and sometimes it's hard to clean up." And he'll kind of kick a couple of things, kind of create a path. If we go back here, head to the. Have you ever traveled by portal before? Know what a portal is?
Yeah, so I would say once when he visited a major city, but it was a little too disorienting for him. He prefers to just walk. very, very much a traveler.
Okay. Well, the good news is you can walk through. You don't have to jump into it.
Okay, cool.
You're gonna have to walk into it. I gotta say, your first time might be a little jarring. I don't know. You know, a couple people, kind of lose, like not lose your legs, but little.
Legs.
They feel a little wobbly. But I think big strong guy like you by portal. So he'll go, all right. He'll walk up to the wall, and there's like this. Looks like it's made with like that metal, and you do notice that most bronze, maybe some. And he'll come up and he'll come up to a glass panel on the wall. He'll put his hand on it, and that hand will light up, light blue. Kind of does it. Oh, hey, handsome, over here. And the robot will walk over. I gotta do this. Robot goes, oh. He'll stick his hand on that same. Blue will come in, and Sickl will kind of reach over his. All right, now I've got set. The guy can open it. What he'll do is after he takes his hand off, something will form from it, just like a kind of pick it up in a pocket, and go. You guys are ready. That he kind of takes and he touches a couple of buttons on it, put his hand on it, something will form out of it, and he puts his eyes in it. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, he does this thing, opens, portal opens, kind of starts with just a swirl of blue, like blue. So it just seems like it's a fog. This kind of swirl finally kind of solidifies up, and it looks almost like kind of like Stargate. So it kind of opens it up.
It sounds like Stargate.
Yeah, so it's definitely a liquid-esque type thing, but it almost looks like a plasma, not like water. It kind of moves smoother, and Sickl 2 will walk up to it. He'll tap it, and you kind of see the go through it. Pulls his hand out. Sickl 2 will look at it, but Sickl will grab his hand, like grab and pull. Got some sort of thing out looking at his hand. Hey. All right, let's do it. So that Sickl will take. Walk through a portal.
So I'll unsling the shield. I keep the hammer on my belt, but the shield's on my arm as I walk through.
Walk through. Need you to make a dex save.
That's not good.
It's all right. You're not gonna. It's. I just want to see how you're reading.
From this. Here we go. Perfect 10.
All right, so you pass through. You kind of go slowly, okay? And as you're passing, kind of feel just like there's a little bit of push that you kind of push and get you in. Step out of the portal. You kind of miss, kind of just trip. You go and you kind of right yourself. We're now in the. Sarah, you ready to take over?
Yep.
All right.
All right. So, what you
Are we rolling
see
a dice to see where we
is
ended up?
Yeah, I don't. No, I just wanted to see what was going to happen to you.
Okay.
It was just story, buddy. So you didn't take a tumble when you came in, but you did a little. Ready, Sarah, whenever you are.
Yeah. So when you enter this portal, it takes a moment kind of like figure out what exactly you're looking at, because it looks like it just kind of looks like you're in a very large like library with tapestries on the walls. But the thing is, you don't see a ceiling, and it it just looks like it just keeps going on, so you don't know exactly where you are.
Is it like?
I mean, you know where you are, but
Yeah. Is it like the books are shelves just on in up, or is it?
yeah.
Oh wow.
Actually, no, I think I said when I did this before, there is a top to the bookshelves. It's
Yeah,
more
you did.
infinitely out. It just like it looks like there isn't really a ceiling because
There's no ceiling in the sky, just kind of extends.
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think I said that. I don't remember if I mentioned that detail last time, but
I think I remember.
yeah, there isn't really like a. The bookshelves do have an end up, but
Right.
not like sideways.
Okay. Right.
But you don't see like a ceiling.
Okay, so we see the tapestry on the walls and things. Are there a lot of them,
Yeah.
or is it just a few?
Where you're at, where you're at right now, there are still it's kind of like all spread out, so it's not like more or less in certain areas. But as of right here, um, it looks a lot like it did last time. It's just different tapestries, but um,
So the
you
robot's gonna walk up to turn to. For your brews, is there anything you're looking for in particular? Haven't had a chance.
I have been attempting to make what we are famous for a little bit stronger, but most of our issue is getting the brew to be preserved because we have to travel so far. So we tend to stick to liquors instead of beers.
Trying to make it so. That's what I got.
Yep.
So then he'll tell you, hey, about that.
All right. So I'll imagine the beer that we usually make when we're within our tribe that we can't really take anywhere else, and pick up a book and I'll say I open it to just straight the middle, I guess.
All right. So I think it would probably be like a book on like probably preservation methods. Oh, you would probably like that's how it works here is like you think of something and you just reach for the shelves and it usually will give it to you unless if it's like how do I blow up the world?
Yeah.
Like
Right. I got
if
you.
it's like reality breaking, you're not really gonna find
So
a book
so
on it.
as you pull that book and you kind of like, holy crap, this is Sickle is gonna go. No, I'm really looking for a re cannons on. Look for a book, pick it up, and he'll open it.
No.
So yeah, the infinitum. So Sickle will tell you, he said it something that desire and it will show you the way. But if it's something that it deems not worthy enough to fight you, and not make you. So remember that while you're in here, um, he'll kind of explain all the um, tapestry gateway. Take a look at one of the tapestries. Sarah, what do we see?
So tapestry you see closest to you, um, it shows like some kind of thing that like represents the world. It's not really like a map. Maps you can usually find around the tapestry. So that one, um, hold on a second. Uh, it's like a how do I describe that? Like a four-pointed star, and like it's in the center of a ship's wheel.
Okay, so we'll walk up to this tapestry. I'll say, well, look, it has it has usually where the tapestry thrive. There are places that um, travel to another place. Story about the first time I was here. Um, well, not me, but anyway, I was when I was here. He kind of watches his kind of settles himself and he goes, "Last time I was here, first time I was here, got chased by a shadow. That's a use. Um, that's always there. Another thing about the infinite, want to go somewhere, want some sort of thing. All you have to do is about it. That will, um, if it's um, but I think we were here to figure out what's going on. So the first stop is dragon. Want to see what's going on here. I have a few. So Sarah, we're gonna head.
All right. So you think about the dragons and you start walking, and as Dajani kind of follows behind him, it almost seems like the pathways are random, but it seems like Sickle knows where he's going.
So I'm kind of doing my thing where I'm just like, look, okay, it's kind of picking.
Yeah, you just seem to like because you're focused on it.
Okay.
So the
That makes
path that
sense.
forms in front of you will take you there.
Am I moving too quick for you?
No, right behind you.
Okay, good. I will be. It's a pace, but
Then you see kind of in the middle of the hallway between the bookshelves there is a little brown bunny kind of looks at you and approaches.
I gotta make a wisdom save to see if I chase it.
Yeah, that would be an option. Yep.
No.
Yep.
What are you doing?
A wisdom save to see if he chases the rabbit.
No. A joke.
Okay. I would I think it'd be funny.
I mean, it's up to
Strange.
you if you want to. If you think it would be funny, go ahead.
Can I make like a perception check or maybe insight, something that would make me understand, because almost strange, because first experience I had me, first creature I saw was, other than PCs were and this is like innocent. Like, can I perceive?
You can do insight, yeah.
I'm gonna use the level 3 sheet because I haven't done.
That's fine.
Character sheet. Son of a bitch. All right, gotta download. Almost there.
I gotta quit watching food stuff.
I think it was under like just our chat.
Yeah,
like
I
between
also
me and you.
yeah I also put it in
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, am I making insight or what am I making? Or perception?
You can do insight or you can do perception. Like if you just want to like read, like try and see and read its intentions, that'd be insight. But if you
Yeah.
want to see like if you can
No, I want to see what
like
I want to see what it is.
physically see anything that's
Yeah.
weird, that would be
Yeah.
perception.
All right. I got +3. I don't see shit. 5, 6, 7, 8. Like a bunny.
It's fucking brown,
Oh.
dog.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, it looks like a bunny to you, but you do remember something from. Well, you do remember something from last time that when your friend, I think it was Saloxi that was here. When Saloxi was here, the brass dragon Ixtriori watched over
Oh,
him
that's right.
in the form of an animal.
Okay, so then I'm gonna call out. So at first I'm getting a little weirded out that there's a rabbit running.
Yeah.
As the rabbit is the rabbit kind of hopping towards me.
Yeah.
All right, Sickle. Oh. Ixtriori, is that you?
Kind of smiles as much as a
bunny
bunny
can
can.
smile.
Yeah, as much as a bunny can smile. That would be right. She just kind of does speak. That would be right.
As okay,
and she
so
also says,
as she forms, I don't mean I'm just for that. Ix, I know I don't look like myself. my physical self could not enter. I'm here on his behalf. As he's going to say that, he's going to. I believe I got a message. Is that true?
Yes, Ardu sent for you. I believe he would be the best one to explain what's going on, but
Well, Ix, I want to
yeah.
I want to ask you. Chris, really.
The Shadow Dragon is still here, but she was always here. Kinatress is gone.
And you'll see this look of relief fall over Sickl. Excellent. See ya. Can we head to where we need to go?
Okay. So she does shapeshift one more time, not into her large true form, but she kind of looks like a human now. Kind of like very like interesting shade of blonde. Like it's like a brass blonde because she's a brass dragon, so she probably wanted to
So it kind of shimmers just a little bit.
do that. Yeah, it's a little more like brass than it is like just blonde. So she leads you, and when you get there, there are more. An interesting thing is that there are more dragons here than you remember.
Really? Okay, well, as we walk in, I'm gonna take it here. I thought was it a council? Out of character.
There were only 5 last time, but
What did they call?
that
What
there
did they
were
call
more
them?
of them, but you only saw 5.
What did they call them?
They call themselves Loth Visupra.
Lothras.
Visupra means truth in Draconic.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
Yeah.
what you said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask where are they?
That's basically she led you kind of like to where most of them are, and you only saw 5 last time, but you get the feeling there were more, but
Oh, okay.
there might be more this time now. And she says, well, a few more of the echoes joined our cause, so
Echoes.
there are more of us now. Well, dragons are creatures that have ties to each other across
Wait, what?
worlds. So there's
Drink real quick.
Oh, okay. All right.
a version. All of us are in some way different versions of Ardu Eldin from different worlds, and we join together to protect truth and to stop multiversal threats. But there are some that we can't catch, and that's why we need your help.
Call him in. Called the right guy. So with that, he'll be a lot happier. All right, Ix, take me to one that was in
Ardu Eldin.
Ardu. Take me to.
That's a he.
Hey guys, we're eating a late dinner. I will be back afterwards if you guys are still here. If not,
I'm probably gonna have to head out because I still got to prep.
Oh yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock.
That's
All
fine.
right.
But I think we've got a good start here. Get more people.
Yeah.
What we can do is we could head back to Hearth from where we're at because. So I would like to talk to Nar.
Well, I will be back.
All right,
So
we'll be done.
farewell.
We'll be done.
All right.
It's
Have
all
a
good.
good night.
You want to talk
Yeah.
to the main dragon?
Yeah,
All right.
this will give me what we need.
So you find him, and yeah, he's kind of talking to a few of the other ones. It's weird knowing that they're like essentially different versions of him
Yeah.
from different worlds.
Oh, is that what the
So
other dragons are different?
yeah,
Oh, that's
and it
cool.
seems like they're like pretty much all the main dragon types are here. So, and the main one
So it's
is
really ironic the way Sickle is
yeah,
various. So
yeah.
Sickle would definitely play on that. Like you're not the old identity crisis.
He kind of just looks at you and like it would seem so, but
This is interesting. Are they you or are they not you? What's going on?
they have their own personalities and wills and everything. But instead of me as I am on another world, they are connected to me by fate. And we have all joined together.
So
Some dragons
I'm really interested.
some dragons choose to devour their echoes for power. We simply joined to a Loth and pursue a common purpose. There is no devouring here.
And as you say, Echo for Sickle 2, that will resonate. Something that already think. Kind of mutter to him. He'll kind of talk to himself and then kind of snap himself out of it. So I understand, but you work with these guys to make.
Yes.
I hear.
Yes. A creature we're still haven't gotten a certain description, but it seems that there is some sort of creature that is like a leech on time itself. And
Wait. Time, as in time travel, perhaps. Each on time. What do you mean?
almost like hold on, I'm trying to
You're
describe it.
good.
He's a time dragon, so he would know better than me, but I'm
Right.
just like, oh, this is so
Sorry.
hard.
Sorry. I'm not the.
No, it's a fair question.
My
So
mind moves pretty.
basically, yeah. No, it's fine. It's trying to describe it. It's like basically something is like stealing time from other creatures, and this causes any to die before their time.
Monsters.
Yes. And it's going between the worlds faster than we can catch up with it.
I think you
We need help tracking it down and cornering it.
got the right guy for the. I think Johnny. How desperate? How dire is this?
It's only just begun, so it will become dire if it isn't stopped soon.
Have my word. I will return. Must return to Hearth. talk to the other guy, let him know what's on. We also need to, I think, back into Hearth. I have a couple other guys in mind. Probably want to join this. What he'll do is he'll reach pockets, a little. Ever need to talk to Sickle Prime? Press that button. You can. I need to Hearth. Gather.
All right then.
All right, and then so he'll
return home and gather whatever you may need.
Sickle will give given if you remember talk with it. Almost
Yeah.
like as he walks away down first, he's backwards. He'll kind of pat.
Right.
He'll pat Johnny. We gotta head back to the trap for a minute. We gotta head back. I'd kind of like to that pocket and not and just like same air, and that kind of looks like plasma.
All right.
So the next time we'll start in Hearth again. Was this okay? Did I
No, that's fine. That's perfect.
Okay, good. All right. I don't mind doing it like this. I start.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is like all the hearth stuff you handle and all the infinitum stuff I handle.
Okay.
That's what I was planning anyway.
That's cool. I mean, yeah, and we can art like something that mind about time. All right. Fun.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night.
All right. You too. See ya.